study session today. So we are going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Nanette Wargo.
Here.
Sheree True.
Here.
Laura Miller. Here. Don Baxo.
Here.
Okay, we start out with the election of officers. Do we have any kind of a motion for president?
I'll make a motion to make Nan Wargo president.
I'll second that motion.
Okay. Anybody, any other nominees? Hearing no one else, roll call vote, please.
Laura Miller. Okay. Sheree True.
Yes.
Don Basco.
Aye.
Baxo.
Aye. We'll get
Nanette
there.
Wargo.
Yes. Okay, for vice president. I would like to nominate Sheree True for vice president. Do we have a second? on
I'll
that?
second that motion.
Anyone else for vice president? Hearing no one else being nominated, roll call vote,
Laura
please.
Miller. Yes. Sheree True.
Yes.
Don Baxo.
Aye.
Nanette Wargo.
Yes. Okay, now for executive secretary. Laura, would you be interested in being executive secretary?
Yeah, I can go there.
It's an easy learning task.
Okay.
You good at signing your name?
Yeah.
Writer's cramp quick?
No.
Then that would be good. Do we have a second for that?
I'll second that motion as well.
Any other nominees for executive secretary? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Laura Miller.
Yes.
Sheree True.
Yes.
Don Baxo.
Aye.
Nanette Wargo.
Yes. Okay, citizen input. Now is the opportunity for those of you in the audience to talk to us, give us suggestions.
No suggestions today.
Make sure you give us your name, your address, and your social security number.
Oh, wow. Wow. Patrick Tortorisi, 164 Chateau Drive. I just wanted to, welcome, congratulations. Welcome. I know this is the only thing, I don't want to take up too much time. Last year, I was involved and did a lot with the fitness games, and I plan on doing that again this year. It's gonna look a little bit differently. It's not actually, I'm coordinating a little bit more with other places. We still plan on using Central Park, so if that's still okay with all of you, we still plan on using that Central Park and hopefully doing another 5K, utilizing that hill and attacking that hill again. I'll let you know the date. It's gonna be more in the fall, but it will not be revolved around the Summerfest again this year. But I just did want you to know that I plan on doing that again this year.
I think that the people that participated enjoyed it enough that you should definitely have it again this year.
Yeah,
And
Thank you.
just keep us posted on the dates and times so we can coordinate in case there's anything else going on.
absolutely. Thank you.
Now,
Thank you.
is this your second annual?
This will be the second annual. Yes, it's not, it's gonna be more of a festival rather than like a competition, but revolved around fitness, very much revolved around fitness, health and wellness, nutrition, highlighting all this stuff that we have in this area. With that.
When you say the fall, are you thinking like more October, September? Like,
And that was where I'm gonna be working a little bit and communicating with Parks and Recreation and recreation specialist to see what if they're interested in. I know they approached me with a 5K idea for last year. It was kind of last minute and it was to throw something together. But I would like to theme it around something that is I'll get with Justin and see what events are going on in the fall. But yeah, I would like to keep it more, I think for a 5K, I think the fall time is better. I've run 2 zombie runs in the past and those have been successful in town. So maybe theming something around Halloween and the stuff that we got going around in town for Halloween. So
say maybe just a suggestion, like get the kids from cross country at the middle school, or maybe get them more, because I know you did a kids portion last time, which my kids enjoyed, but maybe like get a little bit more advertisement, you know, like
Absolutely.
with the kids that are part of the running already, and see if they're interested to advertise at the schools.
If anybody has, I have some intros with girls on the run, but if anybody does have any intros with girls on the run, I'd be more.
I have a friend that runs, well, he runs Leanne's Triathlon every year out there in Wolf Park or Wolf Lake. And I think he does another one in the fall. If you want it, I could probably put you in contact with him. He can give you some ideas. You guys can run
Love it.
ideas past each other. Something like that.
Yeah, I would love to. Fleet Feet was, they said they wanted to get involved this year. So again, I want to coordinate well with them, and Orange Theory was a huge help last year. So I want to make sure they're and Anytime Fitness as well. You know, they were heavily involved in both of these. So I want to make sure we coordinate everything with them
Yeah, I know, like, so I know the cross country coach
at Lake Central.
Lake Central Ag Dealer, so I could mention them when you get it done, so.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. And maybe in that point, we'd have to look at like their cross-country schedule too, just to see if their kids are, especially high school.
Sectionals, things like that.
Right. Right. So yeah, well, we can, I would love, you know, coordinating with anybody and everybody. I'm aside, again, don't want to get too deep in the weeds. We're making more of a committee this year, so we'll be able to bounce more ideas. So any sort of input, help and we'd love that. Love that.
Great.
So I just wanted to.
You can see the park board will be thrilled to work with you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the help and support and all of the support from last year. So thank you again. And I just wanted to let you know that that's on the horizon for 2026 as well.
Great, thank you.
Anyone else? Going once, going twice, so. Okay, the consent agenda. We need approval minutes of December 4th, 2025, and claims totaling $876,669.66. And of course, Laura and Don, you get to abstain.
Okay.
They can.
You don't
correct,
have to.
John.
Because the meetings are recorded now, you don't necessarily have to abstain from that vote. So,
But since they weren't in the meeting,
well, did they go back and watch the tape?
would that be the same?
Sure.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Sure. It's up to them.
I won't have to abstain then.
We have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I recommend strapping in for about 3 days and watching every. Great popcorn.
Yeah, lots of popcorn. So
Yeah, you could do a motion in a second to show ensuring it.
I'll second. Roll call vote, please.
Laura Miller,
Abstain.
Don Basco,
Abstain.
Sheree True,
Yes.
Nanette Wargo.
Yes. Okay, old business, we have no old business. New business, we have the Hearthstone Park Pickleball Court Pay Request number 7 in the amount of $9,383.52. Basically, the money that we're holding back is for the sodding, or not the seeding, because it hasn't really come through very well yet and may need to be redone. And so if you have any want to make a motion to approve,
I'll make a motion.
do we have a second on that?
I'll second that motion.
Okay, any discussion? Anyone with any questions? On hearing none, roll call vote please.
Laura Miller,
Yes.
Don Baxo,
Aye.
Sheree True,
Yes.
Nanette Wargo.
Yes, okay, the next is Everly Park Pickleball Courts Pay Request number 5 for $10,402.41. It is the same situation as Hearthstone. It's dealing with the seating that hasn't really come up very well. They'll probably have to redo that for us. So we're holding back enough to cover reseeding.
Would like to make a motion? To
I'll second.
approve?
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Laura Miller,
Yes.
Don Baxo,
Aye.
Sheree True,
Yes.
Nanette Wargo.
Yes. Then for the third spot, we have the Dyron Bloom Volunteer Committee. We have 2 appointments to make for that. You should have received in one of your emails, the information about Linda Lamont and Robin Stone. They've been on Dyer and Boom for several years, and they will be replacing two people that, moved on. Pat Rosenwinkel will no longer serve as president, but she's going to stay on the committee. And Kathy Kick has some issues and cannot continue as secretary. So these two people would take over as president and as a member of the voting group.
Just a little clarification, Pat Rosenwinkel is gonna stay as a member of the group, but no longer be on the executive board essentially. So she will no longer be a voting member, but she's still willing to help out with, various projects around the town.
So these two folks would round out the required number of voting members.
Correct.
Yes. Would anyone like to make a motion to approve Linda Lamont and Robin Stone? Can we do them together?
Yes.
I'd like to make that motion to approve those two new members.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? On hearing none, roll call vote,
Laura
please.
Miller,
Yes.
Don Baxell.
Aye.
Sheree Chu,
Yes.
Nanette Wargo.
Yes. Town council liaison, Annette, enlighten us.
Have nothing to report. I haven't received anything, but just looking forward to this. The new things.
Attorney.
I have no report, thank goodness. It's always good news.
It's always good.
Yeah.
Good news. Nobody's playing in the park, nobody's getting hurt in the park.
That's good.
Consulting engineer.
Just wanted to wish everybody a happy new year. We had a great year last year
Yeah.
with a lot of work that was accomplished and completed. And just look forward to some planning for this year to see where we are a year from now.
Very good.
Thank you.
Okay, volunteer committees, Justin.
I can, for Summerfest, we met in November. We're gonna meet again this month. We don't have the date locked down yet. They've already started with sponsorships and with, booking some of the bands. I talked to Christine Sickles last night, who was one of the members, about that. So we're looking, I would say, target the last week in January. Usually we try and stay off the first and third weeks, but the council meeting is early this month because of the midweek start to January. So I think we'll get another meeting here, and then probably, I would say, be pretty monthly after that until the, probably May. We'll meet twice, and then we'll hit the ground running. So
Is the budget in place for that? For how much they can spend on bands and things?
Yeah.
we talked about spending more. They haven't really come up with an ask yet, but at any point, we've never said, no, don't spend that much on them. So it's not really so much as a budget per se, but we've talked about spending more. Yes.
And the band shell will be ready anyway, right?
Substantial completion is May 15th. So the band shall be ready May 15th. Substantial completion for everything else is not till September.
Thank you. And Dyer and Boom.
Yeah, they met on this past Tuesday. We had a very quick meeting as you saw the changes that you guys just approved, 2 new members. So they'll get up to speed quickly, and their next meeting is, I want to say, February 4th or the 3rd. I can't remember off the top of my head. Apologies. It'll be February 3rd at 2:30, and that will be in the main meeting room.
Okay, director.
So I just have a few things. First, activities coming up. We have our daddy-daughter dance in early February. We got 2 dates for that, but 3 time slots. That's going to be at the St. John Township Center. The first day is February 6th, and that's from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. And then the following day is it's on February 7th from 2 to 4 p.m. And then a second time on February 7th from 6 to 8. In the past, we've utilized St. Maria Goretti Church over on the other side of Dyer, but they've had some changes over there and are restricting what kind of food we can serve, and they want us to use their caterer. And unfortunately, we have Jimmy John's, who is gracious enough to donate sandwiches to us. So I didn't really see the need to hire a caterer when we have someone who's willing to donate and sponsor the event and provide food for all the guests. So we're looking to shift, and in the future that location will change. We'll see what happens down the road. over with the remainder of Central Park. Also been talking to the kickers about their contract. I just need to know from the board if just trying to get a consensus if we wanted any changes. For the new members last year was $5 per player per season. So essentially they have 2 seasons, so it's $10 per player for the year. If you guys want any changes, obviously they'll have to be voted on at a later time once we get a draft contract from the attorney, but just kind of see if where everyone was at with that.
I was gonna say, so John, you get to work with the contract. And I know that in the contract, it specifies that you'll have storage, Dyer Kickers will have storage, and we need to push for that this year.
On the specifically the storage, when I first got here in 22, they talked to me about having it, and because of the uncertainty of where we were doing at Central Park, I told them hold off on it. If we have a location in mind, or is it free for me to choose where we're gonna put it? It's really gonna be a little difficult with all the construction that's gonna take place there over the next, I would say, 6 months. But we can find a temporary solution, and then we can address it down the road, if that's something you guys are amenable to.
Yeah, even if we do something, we're moving forward after the band shell's completion and a couple other things are done, find a location.
Okay.
But we want to make sure that they're aware that they're going to need to think about that.
Okay.
Serious issue.
How much do we charge for the girls softball?
$20 per player. Per year.
Yeah, my personal thought is we need to bump it up to be more in line with what we're charging for the softball. Just think it's fair for each of the sports clubs to kind of pay around equal amounts. Obviously, the baseball or softball has more facilities, but in terms of us maintaining the parks and mowing and things like that, it's getting more expensive, so I think we need to consider an increase.
Is softball a nonprofit?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just curious about that.
Anybody have any thoughts on that?
I agree with Sherry on that as well.
Okay. What would be a reasonable amount, do you think?
Well, if you wanted to keep it the same as softball, it would be $10 per player per season, or a total of $20 per year.
I think
I
that's
think
fair.
that sounds
That's
reasonable.
fair. I agree.
Would anybody like to make a motion to that effect so that John can put it in the contract?
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second on that?
I can second that motion.
Okay. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote please.
Laura Miller. Abstain. Don Basco.
Aye.
Sheree True.
Yes.
Nanette Barkle.
Yes. Okay,
We will get it modified.
then, thank you very much. Any and all, any of the board members have anything?
If you don't mind, I know we have 2 new members here in the past. I believe I mentioned in one of the emails, we had a member who couldn't make meeting times until 6:30 PM. Is there any interest in moving the meeting a little sooner, or are you guys happy with 6:30?
So I'm okay if we move it, but not until March.
What time frame or, I mean, what timeline are
Would
we
it be
talking?
6 instead of 6?
I believe,
6, I can go with 6, yeah.
How about you, John?
It's fine.
You're okay
Earlier
with
the better.
me
Mhm.
Starting in
6 is
March?
fine.
Are you good, Laura? Okay. Then would somebody like to make, can we do that now? Make a motion to change the
You
time?
can,
or-
sure.
Anyone like to make a motion to change the time for the meetings starting in March to 6 o'clock?
I'll make a motion.
Do we have a second for that?
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? Everybody's comfortable with 6 o'clock starting in March? Roll call vote. please.
Laura Miller.
Yes.
Don Basco.
Aye.
Sheree True.
Yes.
Nanette Barkle.
Yes, okay. And anything else? Anybody else want to bring up anything that they need, require, desire? Would anyone like to make a motion to adjourn?
I'll motion to adjourn.
Do we have a second on that?
I will second.
How about if we do a voice vote? All those in favor? All right.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Motion carried. Meeting